Game 4 of the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors is in the bag, and Golden State Warriors won 101-98. Very good game, and honestly, really well officiated game. For a little bit there in like the second quarter, I was like, it looks like the NBA wants a game 6 minimum here, and the Grizzlies were kind of getting some calls down low, but I will say, Jaren Jackson, he played very, very aggressive tonight. He played very aggressive, and he caused some of those calls to go his way. And the reason he did that is because he went 0 for 7 from 3, which, in the big scheme of things, they were down 3 at the end. They ended up losing by 3. Why did you have the guy that was 0 for 6 from 3 taking the game-winning shot? Like, Tyrus Jones was 3 for 7 on the night. Desmond Bane was 3 for 8, or 2 for 4 on the night. Like, what are you doing? Why is the guy that can't make a 3 all night taking that shot? Yes, he played well in the paint, and he played awesome defense, and I thought he had a really good game. But if you look at the stats, he only was 7 for 21. But I thought he had a pretty solid game, 21 points, but, man, bad scheming at the end for them right there. And that, a lot of people wanted their coach to get Coach of the Year, but the Coach of the Year doesn't allow a guy that's 0 for 6 on the day to take that game-winning shot. And it was an ugly game-winning shot, or game-tying shot, I should say. I didn't like the scheme on that play, but overall, it was a very good game. Both teams played good defense, but at the same time, both teams just did not shoot well tonight. With the Warriors getting hot in the fourth quarter, they made 9 threes out of 37 at a good old 24% skid. And then the Grizzlies made 9 threes on a 35 chances at 25%. So both teams shot very poorly from 3, and the Grizzlies actually did shoot better at 41% to the mighty 40% for the Golden State Warriors. But the big end of the day, they turned it on when they needed it to. Steph Curry showed everyone who he is. He was having a rough game. I think he went into the fourth quarter with, it was either 16 or 18 points, but he ended with 32. He did get to the line quite a bit in that fourth quarter, just on some like fouls trying to cut the game close at the end, some take fouls, but he hit the clutch shots when he needed. I think he hit either 2 or 3 out of the 4 threes he hit today in the fourth quarter. And he hit some nice jump shots, and he really took over the fourth quarter. I think he had at least 15 or 16 points in just the fourth quarter. So congratulations to the Warriors for taking that dub. I did wonder what is going on with some of the scheming here, though. Draymond Green shot 2 times tonight. I don't know why I understand he's not there to score points, but 2 times? Like, obviously you guys are missing a 3 ball. Maybe because Kerr wasn't there, like Mike Brown. No, Mike Brown's a great coach. He just got hired by the Kings. He deserves that. They just need to get Green involved more, in my opinion. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there saying that he does enough on his own on defense, and he went +6 when he was out there, even only scoring 2 points. But, come on. You need more than 2 shot attempts out of Draymond Green. Like, yes, give me 5. Give me 6. Like, they don't... Like, it's not like the Grizzlies are a massively big team. They did get Steven Adams back tonight, who he put in some good 27 minutes. And like I said, Jaren Jackson was driving to the hole most of the night. But I feel like the Warriors should have won this game handily with how bad the Grizzlies played. But they also played bad as well because they live and die on the 3 ball. They won 3 championships on it, so why stop now? So I guess I just convinced myself of my argument. Like, I guess you just keep shooting it until it goes in. And it ended up working for them. I don't think it should have, but at the end of the day, it did. I would say, though, for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, man, he is getting locked down this freaking... Like, I think the Warriors came out and said, hey, we are not going to let Desmond Bane beat us, because he pretty much won the first series for him by just draining threes. And so tonight, he only had 8 shot attempts, and he probably is the second best scorer on that offense when... Obviously, John Morant's not there. Dylan Brooks doesn't show up half the time. So he's been their consistent shooter all year. He's second in the league in 3-point percentage, and he only shot 4 threes tonight, and he made 2 of them. So, they're doing something correct on the Warriors side defensively to really shut him down and make other guys show up. I will say Tyrus Jones did play good off the bench. He scored 19 points, 8 of 18. Not the greatest, but when you know what actually came down and what was very interesting in this game? Kyle Anderson. I don't know how it works for him, but he's like in slow motion all the time and he somehow scores. But he went 7 of 8 from the field today and scored 17 points. But for someone that went 7 of 8, he went 2 for 7 from free throw. He was in his head. You could tell he was angry about it, and he bricked some threes, man. If he even hits his average, I bet you he makes 5 of 7 on average, roughly, and that's a tie game at the end of the day. So I'm not going to blame the game on him because he did have a good game, and obviously other things throughout the whole game happened, but he got a little bit of the yips at the end, and 2 for 7 is not getting it done from someone that goes 7 of the 8 from field. So that's pretty much how this series went. Going forward, I think the Grizzlies will probably take this next game at home if Ja Morant comes back. If they don't have Ja Morant, the Warriors aren't going to shoot 25% again from 3. So the Grizzlies are going to have to play better, and the Warriors are going to have to play better. Whoever plays better, obviously, is going to win because we've seen this series. It's a very close series, and all 4 of these playoff series left have been pretty close, other than the Suns games have been like super one-sided. I'm not going to talk about refs too bad tonight, but they've been super one-sided from both home teams, so we'll see what ends up happening in that series, but great basketball so far. I'm really hoping we can take some of these refs out of the game because, like I said, that was a complete miss call on Bane at the end and a huge flop. Maybe someday you'll be able to review flops like they kind of do in soccer, but for now, we kind of just have to deal with it. That is game 4. Come back for game 5, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.